Okay, hello, welcome to another video uh, in data science with Julia. So, in previous videos, if you had seen, we had developed this thing called MLlib, it is over here, right? And it has got this very good function called entropy. So, if you just give an array of elements, it will calculate the entropy of it and give it to you, right? And what to say, and we also did a thing called feature engineering on Titanic. So this is what, yeah. So we just did it. So yeah. So this contains what to say, a reduced number of columns of the Titanic dataset, and if you do drop missing to it, not a lot of columns will get dropped. We found that okay, the cabins for the second and third class people are not filled, and so we had to remove those columns and all those things. So that's the thing, right? So yeah, and we stored those feature engineered thing in uh, a CSV called like Titanic feature engineered CSV. So that's what now we are just opening up in almost every other Jupyter notebook, and now we are using that as a what to say starting data set. So that's how things are going on. And this time, what we are going to do is like we are going to do some entropy analysis on Titanic data set, and we are going to see what happens. And yeah, there are going to be some surprise. Possibly, yeah. I think the world has changed for good, and you would see how the world was during Titanic era. So that's the thing. And yeah, it's a bit disturbing, but yeah, that's how it is. And okay, anyway, yeah, wait and see. Like, I just don't want to break the suspense. So first we have got like, okay, we are importing this data frames in CSV. And if you don't have these packages, please do add it, right? And we just got this data frames, and this is a feature engineered CSV. So if you happen to get your hands upon my repo, yeah. So this is the thing, right? And this is the Titanic CSV. So if you just look over here, look, there's a lot of missing values over here in cabin column, right? So if you look over this feature engineer, there is few missing in age, but and that's it. So like even if you drop it, like only few columns, sorry, only few rows will get dropped. Okay, so and that's the thing, right? So okay, yeah, fine, right. So yeah, that's about the data set. So like yeah, we just got that, and we are loading this one, the feature engineer, where very less will get dropped if I put like drop missing. So I put this drop missing and store it in a variable called df non-missing. So that gets stored as another data frame, right? So now I just want only people who are greater than 18 years. I don't know whether I'm using this. I think I did this like 1 week ago or something like that, right? So yeah, we have got the filter adults. So this will just filter people who are above 18 years and stores in data frame adults. Okay, so and similarly filter men. Like I just want only male, and yeah, for this I'm using filter adults. Okay, so that is like only the adults people, like I'm just filtering it as male. Okay, and I'm taking these columns like 6, 8, survived, and P class, right? So these columns I'm just taking, right? And yeah, and similarly like filter women, like similarly these columns I'm just taking. And for children, I'm just taking age and survive. Okay, so maybe I might be using all these data frames or may not. So, but the thing is like, yeah, I just did some preliminary analysis and I found something shocking, and I just want to share it with you people, right? So that's the thing. Okay, so yeah, by default, yeah, the Jupyter Notebook outputs whatever is the last, so it shows this DF children, so ignore it. Right? And if you don't want something to be output, I think you can put a comma. Like okay, yeah, that I'll just show you in another notebook, right? Okay, like okay, so I just put like 1 plus 2, right? And it gives me 3, right? Okay, so and if I okay, yeah, if I just put a is equal to 1 plus 2, and that gives 3, and if I just put something like a is equal to 1 plus 2, and you feel this output annoying, like or sometimes Like over here, like you are, you might feel that, okay, look, this is too big of an output. I need to scroll a lot. Okay, so what you can just do is like just put a uh, what to say, semicolon over here, right? And that's it. You won't get the output out. You won't get the output printed out. So that's the thing, right? So that's the thing. I think it even works with Python. So yeah, just check it out, right? So now let's look at the entropy of all those things. That is entropy of the server. Okay, so now we have got this non-missing data set, and that is this is including children and adults and everybody. And okay, so and entropy is 0.97. That means like kind of half of the people died. Like like so many people died. Okay, so like very what to say. Safety standards in those days is not at all good, right? So that itself a sad thing, right? Okay, and men survived. Okay, like it's like 0.67. So like okay, yeah, what to say, that is kind of died and not died is there, and women is more mixed. Okay, like it's women like 50% died and 50% didn't die. Okay, so I think in men more people died. Okay, so that's why it's more pure. Okay, in women also, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, people died, people didn't die, and all this. And children also, look, children, look, you expect children to survive, right? Okay. Because the thing, what I read about Titanic and all those things, and I think even I saw it in movies, the captain says men and children first. But look, children, sorry, women and children first, okay? Children is also 50-50, right? Like if you get entropy of one, it's almost 50-50, okay, right? So children also, like half of them died. How come? Then did the captain really say like women and children first? Did he really mean it? Or what happened? Something seems to have happened, right? Okay. So this is where data science is powerful, right? And this is why like government wants to limit AIs or something like that. Powerful organizations want to use AI, but they want to limit AI to analyze themselves. Okay, so like because the truth will just come out and people will be held liable, right? Okay, so that's how it is. And yeah, we have got this DF min and all those things. Now, if you see, like, okay, after we have feature engineered, look, we are getting like third class, first class, second class, and all. Before feature engineering, there was almost exclusively first class min, right? So that's the thing. And yeah, so, but yeah, let us put first class min. Okay, so like P class, I'm just putting it as one, and I'm acting it on this DF min data set. Okay, so that's the thing. I'm just taking the first class min, and okay, so and I'm applying the filter over here for DF min, and I'm just getting the first class. Okay, and for first class min, like almost half died and half didn't die, right? So that's the thing, right? So maybe yeah, like I should what to say. I could have put a counter or something like that. So it is kind of mixed. Okay, still it's light of kind of mixed and all those stuff. Okay, and other classmen, right? I'm just putting this over here. So like it's not filter of first classmen. Yeah, there is first class and there is other class. I'm treating the second and third class as almost the same, right? And other class, like yeah, you got DF of men, filter other class men, and yeah, and what to say, these what to say, these rows and all columns. I'm just taking, right, and it comes to like what to say, like this is the data set. If you don't want to look at the data set, you can put semicolon over here, and you won't get it. But yeah, like I'm good with it, and it comes like it's more pure. Okay, more pure means still I just think what to say, a lot of people uh, what I mean to say is like a lot of people died than survived. Okay, so that's the thing. And yeah, let me just restart and run the kernel, like and so that like I can do more analysis. Okay, yeah, this is about data science. Like if you get involved in that, it's kind of like Linux or something like that. Like you'll keep on exploring, and maybe yeah, your boss will get angry. Like why are spending a lot of time and all those stuff, and then you need to say I'm understanding and I'm exploring more, and but they want a solution fast, so you stop exploring and you just give some solution that's not perfect, and one day you get questioned like, why didn't you understand? Like, you're supposed to be a data scientist. That's how tech world behaves, right? Okay, fine. Okay, here I just want to put another cell over here. So I just hit this plus button and I'm just kidding, right? And I just want to put counter, right? df min dot survive, right? And just see how much survived, how much not. Only 77 and 325 didn't survive. Okay, so this is for min. Okay, now let me put this same counter for first class min, right? Okay, the counter. Hmm, what is the variable name? df min first class, right? Because it seems to be more impure, right? When we take the entropy. Okay, not over here. I'll just cut this cell off. I'll just put it over here, right? Okay, this dot survive. And let me put the entropy over here. Oh, sorry, no, the counter over here, right? This is just basic counting. And a lot of things could be done by just basic counting, like if you believe it or not, right? Let's counter. Okay, 36 survived and 61 did not. Okay, so that's the kind of thing, right? So I reckon it's old men or something like that who survived, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Or it could be the other way around. Other class, like, okay, so like kind of one third survived, possibly like one third, more than one third. Okay, other class men. Let us see, like counter. What to say? Okay, here we go. Another class you are, we are VD. Okay, fine. Now just look. Only 34 out of 264. I think these were the hardy guys who could stay afloat in water. Okay, so just look at the percentage. Just look at the percentage. Look at, okay, 34 by 264. Okay, it's only 12, 13% of other men survived. But if you look in first class, right, it's like, okay, right. Okay. So, sorry. It's just 34 by, okay, let's say length of BF in another class, right? Oops, length does not. Okay, right, okay. Size of DF min other class of 1. Okay, so if you're not sure what it is, I'll tell you what it is. Okay, so size of DF min other classes means like it returns the rows and columns as a tuple. So 298 other class min were documented, and this is the size, and it contains 4 columns. So it contains 298 rows. So 34 out of 298, only 11% survive. Okay. And now let me put first classmen. Look, if you think your boss and all is having a very good life and you're not, and possibly the servant maid or somebody in your home is not having a very good life and you are having a very good life compared to them, this class system always seems to have existed in humanity, right? So upper class, lower class. Before it was defined by religion, now it's been defined by money. So you can also learn about humans over here, right? So yeah, it might anger you and all those stuff, but that's the thing. Not other class men, yeah, first class men, main first class, right? Let me just apply the same math over here. So these are all simple math, okay? So that's And how many of these guys survive? It's 36 out of 61. Okay, 36 out of. Okay, okay. It's 36 people survived. Okay, so 36 people survived in the first class, right? And what to say? Uh, and the size of it, and we just need the rows and we don't need the columns, right? So let me put plus one, right? 37%. So where is 11% and where is 37%? Okay. So look at the thing, okay. But okay, yeah, like let's say like okay, women and children first and all those stuff. And we need to see why half children survived and what half children did not survive. I don't want even to explore that, okay. But the thing is like yeah, this women thing answers that, okay. So usually children stay with women, right? So women survived this one. Like I'm just putting like DF women survived and counter, yeah. And 159 women survived and 47 dead. Okay, yeah, that seems to be a good number compared to men. Okay, right? And yeah, most women survive. So if you just put like highest vote you can find in this ML lib, right? So highest vote I would have defined somewhere over here, right? It just says like which thing has the highest vote. Okay. Yeah, highest vote most women seem to have survived. Okay, so okay, and one yeah, I put this. Okay, once again, yeah, I've put this DF main first class survived. Okay, yeah, I don't think, yeah, we have already done it. Okay. And children survived, look, it's kind of 50-50, right? So even though children highest vote is like 61, that is like most people survive, but only 9 more than not survive. Okay. So like, okay, this is the size of children and all those things. Only 61 out of 113. And I don't want to divide children by class. If you divide it, you will get a very, very depressing thing. I'm just giving you the clue what I'm finding, right? So that's the thing. And right, okay. So first class women, I'm just filtering. Okay, so this is DF women P class is equal to 1. Okay, so this is the first class filter. This I'm just applying to this data set DF of women, and I'm just getting women first class, right? Not have survived. Okay, so that's the thing. And if you look at the entropy, it's very less. Okay, and let us put the counter. Did I put the counter? Yeah, okay, yeah. Anyway, let me just check. Okay. And other class, I'm just doing, right? Similarly, filter other class women. This should be a not filter of first class women, right? So I would have filtered, yeah, the not filter of first class women is the other class women, right? And yeah, I'm getting them as another data set. So they are 129 women. And how much is in first class? 77. Okay, right, 77. Okay, fine. And other class women survived, it still says like zero point 0.9 or it's almost 0.1. Like that is like 50% died and 50% survived. So, okay. In the first class women, look at the entropy, right? Either they lot of died or lot of survived, okay? And now let me just see, like, okay, counter of other class women, right? Okay, like 84, okay, it's like kind of two-thirds survive. Okay, so that's the thing. And if I put like what to say, first class women, like yeah, first class women, only 2 died over here and 75 survived. So now you just get it, like who got the priority. So it is the kind of what to say, like women in the first class, it's only they got priority. Women in other class weren't given the priority. So something wrong had happened. Okay, so in the movie I saw like they locked the gates and all those stuff, and somehow the hero was able to unlock the gate, and somehow he was able to go to the deck. But I think many were unfortunate, right? So this is the thing. I didn't explore children. Okay, so right, so I leave it to the listener of this video or what to say, viewer of this video to look into that. And I think you will get a very, very depressing thing if you look at children. So this is why data science is so powerful. Like now you can know about the class system that existed then. And even today, class system exists, but it's okay compared to then, but we shouldn't slip. We should make our lives far more better. In the future, like people should look at our life like they saw the Titanic people's life and say, look, these were people like that is we were living a barbaric life and now we are having a more equivalent life. That's what people, our grandchildren or grandchildren should say. So this is the lesson that Titanic is teaching us. Like most people just died just because they didn't have the money. And similarly, that's what is even happening today. Like if you even look at COVID, I think only people who don't have money or don't have education are dying. So that's a very, very wrong thing. So this class system exists, but in case of something ship sinking, I don't think this kind of barbarism will happen. But at that time, maybe like that wasn't even called as barbarism or something like that. And imagine like the children's entropy of survival is also zero point 0.9 or something like that. So I don't know, like I just forgot how much it is. So yeah, okay, yeah, it should be kind of zero point 0.9 or zero point 0.8 or something like that, and yeah, like that is also kind of what to say, depressing and all those things. Nearly half of them died, and nearly half of them survived, and that's not the right thing, right? So that's the thing. So that also gives you a clue, like why government wants to control this field of artificial intelligence, data science, bring in laws and all those stuff, right? If a lot of people starts to become data scientists, most of them will just do their job, get their salary, and have a good night's sleep. But some people will start digging. Okay, so some people will start digging for the fun of it or for some purpose, and these people could get into trouble. Like the people who make the law and all those stuff, especially in corrupt nations, they could get into trouble. So that's why like you have corrupt nations that have more laws and more restrictions, and less corrupt nations or straightforward nations have very, very less restrictions. So yeah, this tells a lot about the world. So and data science will also tell you about lot about the world if you can understand the data set and if you can interpret the results. So this kind of skill that is the one you must cultivate. Okay, so like you must understand the world and what to say, you must say know about like how the world works just by looking at some statistics from a data set. It doesn't mean that if I look at some other new data set and without understanding and do some statistics, I will be able to predict like this. No. That's why you need full understanding. But this is the thing I just found in Titanic. And it's not a very good find, okay, right? So it's not a very good find. And especially if you're not super rich. Okay. So that's the thing. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. So yeah, I hope this video would have enlightened you, maybe not depressed you, right? So, but yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah, subscribe, like, and yeah, do comment. You can also say like what course I need to take next and all those things. My next few videos will be on like trying to split manually, like trying to build a decision tree using this what to say, feature engineered data set, Titanic data set. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. Have a nice day.